Our last witness I have today is Vanessa Shrontz, Master Teacher at the Ohio State School for Early Learning. Welcome.
It's Tuesday morning and I'm cleaning up breakfast. I notice a small set of pink sparkly shoes dangling from under the table. A 3-year-old girl is collecting Cheerios, rapidly shoving them in her mouth and pockets. As I approach, she begins to scream, flips the table, running from the breakfast room. It's nap time and a 5-year-old boy refuses to lay on his cot. He is kicking and punching teachers while screaming profanities. Once teachers finally settle him down, he has yet another accident while sleeping. Months later, he locks himself in the bathroom and tells his mother that his uncle has been touching him at church for months. It's nap time, and a 4-year-old boy runs around the room, flipping chairs and tables, throwing toys, attempting to flip other children's cots and kick them. His father was murdered a few weeks ago. At the funeral, his grandfather told him his father was just sleeping, in loss of words of how to explain death to a 4-year-old. Now, sleeping is a scary thing this child refuses to do, terrified he won't wake up either. These aren't bad or violent children. These aren't children who should be suspended and expelled from school. These are children reacting to trauma. More trauma than any one person, let alone a young child, should have to endure in a lifetime. Some children are very resilient, as mentioned in other presentations today. They have the ability to make gains in school even when faced with these challenges. But many children have not yet developed these skill sets. They often act out asking for our help. These children do not need to be removed from our schools, but they need the most attention in individualized instruction and social emotional support. These children have been raised in or exposed to early childhood trauma, have an elevated resting state. It takes us maybe 10 steps before we might scream or get upset with someone. A child who's exposed to trauma, their resting state's already up here, so a simple direction can cause a high level of stress and a meltdown. Children who have experienced trauma need more support, and this bill will allow teachers to receive positive behavior interventions and supports that they need to hopefully educate the whole child and help them reach their greatest academic and lifelong potential. Children who experience trauma and who are removed from loving classrooms begin to have negative associations with school and will not seek out trusted adults. These children often need routine built into their lives and need to practice the expectations of school. When they're removed from school, they begin to associate inappropriate and escape behaviors with ways of getting out of school expectations. Teachers need to be equipped with the tools to support children in trauma and continue their educational learning. Even with almost a decade of experience working with children and families in traumatic situations, I need additional training and to collaborate with other experts. It's needed and would be welcomed in my teaching practice. I believe that Ohio Senate Bill 246 would begin the foundation for this practice, and I encourage the members of the Senate Finance Committee to support and pass this legislation.